suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit what? By playing this game, you agree that you are you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your the frick? That's a nice sound. Yeah, bro, sure. Excuse me, what the actual fuck? Hey guys, so welcome to Doki Literature Club. You guys remember I played that My Side game, right? This one's kind of like that, to where it is a horror game, and also it looks happy on the outside, but inside it's actually kind of scary. But yeah, the other one I knew a little bit about it, but this one I literally have no idea what this game is about. Like, I know like you're going to some club with like some girls, and like it's basically it. It's caseoh in the club. Alright, whatever, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Please enter your name. Oh yeah, see? We get to choose our name. Alright, well, you guys know what it's gonna be. Taylor. Let's go. Hey guys, it's me from the editing again. I just wanted to say that I did try recording this earlier, but for some reason, stupid little OBS wasn't recording the screen. It wasn't recording the gameplay. It was just like recording my computer, like the background. So yeah, I had to scratch it, unfortunately. Yeah, so I had to use like window capture in like OBS. So you may see like some glitches in the background. I apologize. Anyways, continue the video. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out since you know each other so long. Facts, man. Yeah, some people... Yeah, I am one of those people. I did have a friend who, we knew each other. I've known him at a young age. We've been like friends since. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tyler. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, I mean, we're just friends, you know? But some people could mistake us for something else. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tyler, have you decided on a club to join yet? No. I don't. See, here's the thing. Whenever I'm in school, I just want to go to school, be done with it, and then go home. I don't want to stay after school or whatever to do some club that's probably not gonna teach me crap. No. A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. There were many conversations where I just swiftly go along with whatever she's going on about. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me. Bro. Freaking Siri on my phone freaking responded to that. Cause I thought it sounded similar. You gotta be kidding me. Six worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a what? I just pressed right click and the text went away. Because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Yeah, of course, we're friends. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. Her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as boring as ever. Okay, if I press right click, it just gets her the text for some reason. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. If I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. Bro, it did it again. Stop doing that. I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sari must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Okay, that's not accurate. Even if I was staring at a wall, I would at least know if there were any other students around me. Maybe not if I'm sitting at like the front of the class, but in the back, you know it. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your club. Yeah. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah. Nini. Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was bringing a new member. And you've got to be freaking kidding me. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah. I can't tell if she's really that much of an airhead. You talking about the candy or no? Or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. The music just stopped. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What? I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What the frick? Sayuri's talking to me again. You've got to be kidding me. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always said nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Tyler, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of I mean, I'm not wrong. What? Whatever. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly in my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Is caseoh gonna run up in here and he's gonna eat all the cupcakes? He's gonna put the whole tray in his mouth. Anyway. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Tyler. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Wait, hold on, let me do that again. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Tyler. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. as Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Yo, I don't know about you, but I'm not eating those things up, man. I'll be eating them things up. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Yeah, I'm destroying those things. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs them first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks to her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Bro, it did it again. This is the third time. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Wait, I do that actually. Sometimes, whenever I'm about to eat I don't know, like a burger or something, I angle it just right. That way I feel like I get the most satisfaction out of the bite. I'm not even joking, I actually do that. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic to discuss the conversation. He returns to the table carrying a tea set. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like tea that much. It's alright. I'm just not gonna drink it on the daily, you know, like a lot of people. I just think it tastes a little weird. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Yeah, I just think tea kind of mid, not gonna lie. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us a mission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, not really. A can of Sprite helps me enjoy a book, but some tea? No. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I will leave you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Cap. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So wait, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically dragged to her, but yeah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Zero seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As far as the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. how come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about, like, debating or whatever. Sometimes my brain thinks it's just, like, a small and normal thing that people do. And then other times, it thinks that it's such super complex. And it's, like, freaking a massive, like, subject. Like caseoh. To be honest, I can't stand all the policies around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. He also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Wait a minute. I see why there's not many people in the literature club. It's cause they don't like reading. Can we be honest? Who in here likes reading? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new. Facts. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. That might be cap, not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about that. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. What kind of goal are we talking about here? Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. But I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Taylor, what kind of things do you like to read? I don't know. I like picture books. I like looking in them, seeing the pictures, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what's going on. But most books have like just words on them. So like it's really hard for me to understand like what the freak is happening. Yeah. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years. Facts. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter myself quietly. Yeah. Tsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? Yeah. I spoke without thinking after seeing her sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. It tells me a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved. Am I saying that right? And timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up. That she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Wait, you got a point. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination by... What? Wait, what? I don't understand. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Have I? I might have. I don't know. I hate schools that, like, if you're in like a language arts class, there's a bunch of books in the back, but most of them are either like horror or like something that feels too boring to read. I just really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Yeah. There's rare footage of me yawning. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Matter of fact, me yawning is just as rare as caseoh eating a vegetable. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. I don't know about that one. I hate horror. Oh yeah, here we go. Natsuki, you're just one of those people who just like dishates horror, but not just that, just scary stuff in general. I know those kinds of people. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you're working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Huh? Sori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Yeah, I don't understand how people like make their own stories, like books and everything. Like, if you can make your own story that's like completely from scratch, like, good job. Why don't you share why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You have to be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. How do you say that? Quizzically at Monica. let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tyler? Yeah, I guess so. Monica smiles sweetly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Is it caseoh outside causing a magnitude 100,000 earthquake? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic, we joining the club. I've only come forward what's been on my mind the entire time. You know, that made me think. Are earthquakes strong enough to like reach out to other planets? Cause like I bet if caseoh did an earthquake, he would freaking damage like all the other planets in our solar system. I never said. Oh my god. I bet if you stacked all the planets in the solar system on top of each other, caseoh would still be bigger than them by like 100 times. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh, yep. I said it all at once. If this is real life, I wouldn't do that. I would say it a little slowly. But nope, I just throw it at them all at once. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Tyler, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm supposed to make a clear-headed decision, and it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Invite one of the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Yeah, if caseoh's in this situation, he'd take the cupcakes and he'd leave. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone can remember today. Wait, what? Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem during the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Hey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid not. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Taylor, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Yo, can we just admire the neighborhood? This is a nice neighborhood I live in. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. I mean, I've already known Sayori for a while, so I don't know how I could grow closer to her, but we can do that to the other ones, yeah? Alright. I also need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Oh, okay. Hold on, wait, how long have I been recording? Hold on, wait, how long have I been recording? I've been recording for 34 minutes. Alright. Alright, well guys, I think I'm gonna end it here because I don't want this video to be too long. And I gotta edit it, so yeah. Hold on, wait, save the game. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. I forgot what I was thinking. See ya. Hey guys, so before I end the video, I just wanted to give a little shout out to my friend Link, aka Sagittarius Fire 12 or whatever his name is on his YouTube channel. He commented on my last video saying the editing was good. And like, if you're watching this, I just want to say thank you. I tried my best. I really tried. So yeah, and also before I go, like if you're watching this, just know that caseoh will always be the king of obesity.